Wow, whoa. Big up, everyone. I don't know what happened there. Welcome to the show, guys. We're going to get on to this right now. I don't know why that just cut out. Let's get into the intro, and we're away. Big up.
Tea in bed. Evening comes, the mic's his throne, talking to the world, but he's still alone. But he's still alone. Oh, the lights are bright, but his mind's a maze, trying to stay cool through the streaming haze. Jamie, keep it smooth. Chatting facts and finding clues. Watch along by, don't lose the thread. Laugh it off, just stay ahead. Yeah. Clicks and comments, the digital cheers. Witty comics, dodging awkward fears. He's the captain of this streaming ship, sailing on jokes, never losing his grip. The screen's a stage, the world's his crowd. When the band is loud, he's feeling proud, but deep inside he's chasing calm, holding steady like a ticking bomb. Jamie, keep it smooth. Chatting facts and finding grooves. Watch along vibe, don't lose the thread. Laugh it off, just stay ahead. Jamie, keep it smooth. Chatting facts and finding grooves. Watch along vibes, don't lose the thread. Laugh it off, just stay ahead. Bow, bow. Jamie's got the facts spinning around his head. Time turns in the morning, spilling tea in bed. Evening comes, the mic's his throne, talking to the world, but he's still alone. But he's still alone. Oh, the lights are bright, but his mind's a maze, trying to stay cool through the streaming haze. Jamie, keep it smooth. Chatting facts and finding clues. Watch along by, don't lose the thread. Laugh it off, just stay ahead. Yeah. Clicks and comments, the digital cheers. Witty comics, dodging awkward fears. He's the captain of this streaming ship, sailing on jokes, never losing his grip. The screen's a stage, the world's his crowd. When the band is loud, he's feeling proud, but deep inside he's chasing calm, holding steady like a ticking bomb. Jamie.
Big up, guys. Big up, big up, big up. How's everyone doing? Sorry about that. I had to just take care of something quickly, and yeah, so I just put the intro on again. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome into the show. Welcome to another Liverpool show. I meant to have K-Mac and Fozzie here, but I've gone early. I was meant to start at 10:30, so yeah, I went a little bit early because I've actually got a show with Cal and Luke to do the MMA show at 11:15, 11:20. So yeah, I had to start early. So hopefully, guys, Fozzie and K-Mac will read their WhatsApp in a minute and come on over because we've got big stuff to chat about. I hope everyone's doing well, Lo. I hope everyone's doing good, man. I hope you're all doing well. Big up Simon, big up Brad Pitt fan, Brad timing show. Yeah, I've got timers, man. You know I do. You know what I'm saying? I do it on purpose though to piss people off. Not you, but yeah. I do it to irritate people. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good, though. 40 people already in the house. Get in the comments, guys. Get chatting. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good day. It's Wednesday already. The week is going fast. Big up to Scotland as well, qualifying for their first World Cup since 1998. The passion they showed in that game, beating Denmark 4-2, was inspiring, ain't gonna lie. So big up to the Republic of Ireland. Big up to the Irish as well. Obviously, big up to the English. Big up the whole the home counties, man. The home countries. And yeah, International Week is finished, man. No, I haven't, Theo. I haven't seen that, man. Yeah, all well, my friend, all well. Big up Ravi in the chat as well. I hope everyone's doing good, man. But yeah, the international friendlies are coming to an end. International, everything's coming to an end. And yeah, we've basically got Premier League and Champions League football now from this weekend all the way to March. No stopping, no gaps, man. Oh, it's gotta be good. Big up Chills in the chat, big up Splash in the chat, big up Liam in the chat. He's the Dutch Kevin De Bruyne, Theo. I'll have to check him out, man. I've not heard anything about it, but I believe in my friend. I'll check it out. Big up Total Eclipse in the house as always. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Big up John. Yeah, so I did send a link to K-Mac and Fozzie. They did think we were starting at 10:30 though, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they see the message that I've started now, and they'll jump in. Even if they jump in at 10:30, at least they get 45 minutes. Have their say on everything Liverpool. He plays for AZ Alkmaar. Slots X team. Be out Gerson, how you doing, man? If Liverpool drop points against Nottingham Forest, Slot should be sacked on the spot. Yeah. If we lose to Nottingham Forest, I don't see how he keeps his job. But I'm hoping that's not the case. My microphone's all over the place. I hope that's not the case. I hope he stays. I do, because I want him to do well. I've said it. Guys, I said it the other day. Yeah. I'm going to keep saying it. I hope I'm going to give Arne Slot one last chance. This international break, for me, it might sound a bit immature, a bit stupid, but this is my last chance for it all, yeah? This is my last chance for me. And for me, I want to see something different. I want to see a change at Liverpool. I want to see the players playing. I want to see your team playing. Big up Sean in the chat who did the intro music to the show. Big up to my man Sean. Big up the man Satmax Legend in the chat. Big up A9. I hope you're all doing good. We'll talk about that in a minute, A9. Hope everyone's doing good, Lo. Oh. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Got quite a bit of chat about. We're going to talk about the Semenyo stuff. First, what I want to talk about, though. What I want to talk about first, yeah, Yeah, and do what Sam Max Legend says in the chat as well, guys. Go and smash them like buttons if you can. I'd appreciate it. Appreciate it. Right. Well, I want to get off my. What I want to say first, yeah, and I'll say this first because I didn't realise it, yeah. I've been. So I watched. Big up my man Nick, you know, who does Nick's Football Club. If anyone's going to see that, not seen that, go and subscribe to Nick's channel. He reacts to a lot of YouTubers and stuff like that. And big up Nick, because I was watching his show today. He did a video, I think, last night, and I was watching his show today, watching it back, and he did a little piece on me about reaction to my last video. And you know what? He was right. I didn't realise it myself, but I was a tad over the top and a tad aggressive, yeah, with the way I was chatting. And yeah, I didn't realise it myself. So what I will do is calm it down a little bit. I probably went a bit overboard. The way I speak sometimes goes a bit over the top. I admit that. And yeah, it was a bit embarrassing watching it back, man. It was a bit embarrassing watching it back. So I'm going to try and calm down a little bit and not be so aggressive and angry all the time. All the time. I'll only do it when I need to do it, if that makes sense. Yeah, be like Johnny, looking at our recent results on football be sickening. Yeah, it is a little bit. It is a little bit. Hey, it is. I need to put the glasses on, man. I've got a headache. Be up Mick in the house as well. Big up Mick, man. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Right. I am going to quickly talk about a situation that a lot of people are talking about today, and I've seen it on Twitter. A lot of Liverpool fans, you know, talking about a situation and saying like the Liverpool outers should be discussed, the slot outers and that should be discussed with themselves and stuff like this because of this situation. And it is the Robbo situation. It's the Andrew Robinson situation, talking after Scotland's amazing win against Denmark last night to qualify for their first World Cup since 1998. And he talks about Diogo Jota. And he talks about Diogo Jota beautifully, obviously, and says he had him in his mind all day that day. You know, it was an emotional time for him, that game, because he had Diogo Jota on his mind for the whole day, because him and Diogo sat down last season talking about the possibility of them both going to a World Cup, you know, and going on to the biggest stage in the world, and both playing on the biggest stage in the world at the same time. And what a beautiful thing it would be, especially if they played each other and stuff like that. And it was a beautiful interview. It's a beautiful interview. If you've not seen it yet, go and watch it, guys, because it is beautiful. It is emotional. And Robbo speaks from the heart. But people have taken that interview and spun it a little bit, which I don't like. People have taken that interview and spun it and said all the slot outers and all that should be discussed with themselves because the players are still grieving and this shows. And I just think it's wrong to say that because we don't know that's the case. What it shows me, that interview showed me that he said he was thinking about him today, about a situation, because they spoke about a situation when last season about both playing in the World Cup. So I get it. His friend that's passed away that he loved, he had a conversation with him and he remembered that conversation. It was important to him in that game today, so it was emotional. And now people are using it to twist his words, talking about this is why Liverpool is shit. You know, everyone who's slot out should be more respectful of the situation, why Liverpool are crap this season and stuff like that. Again, I say this again, and I don't mean to say this all the time, right, because it does irritate me a little bit, but no one was saying this when we were winning. No one. No one said this when we were winning. And if Liverpool do start winning again, is that because they've stopped grieving? You know, what's the situation there? So if Liverpool start winning again, say Liverpool win their next 5 games in a row after the international break starting this Saturday, because some of the games we should be winning, yeah? Say we win 4 or 5 in a row. Are people going to say that they've stopped grieving now? Like the grieving has stopped and Liverpool has started winning now. You can see Liverpool have started winning because the grieving has stopped and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a situation that's extremely difficult to talk about. But what I hate is the fact that when Robbo did this interview last night, emotional interview talking about Diogo, and then everyone's got that interview now and completely spun it about why Liverpool was shit. And this is the reason we got to remember their mate died. I understand that and get it, but that's not the reason why we're shit. Because we were shit when Jota was alive and still with us. Yeah, that's not. I don't. It's more to this situation, and let's get our guests on as well while we're there, because I see him in the corner. Let's get Kay back in. Let's get Fozzy in. How you doing, guys?
Oh, good, mate. Oh, good.
All good.
Good.
All the players that we signed got nothing to do with Jota, and they've all been shit.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I don't know if you see, because it's a beautiful interview, guys, that Jota does, right?
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
beautiful, emotional interview, yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen it on socials today. Fozzy, have you seen it? Like people using it as a weapon against people that have had an issue with Slot and Liverpool this season, saying, look, the players are still grieving and all that. And they'll always grieve, right? Of course they will. Like if I knew someone dear to my heart that passed away, I'm always going to grieve the rest of my life. But you sort of get over it and stop thinking about it occasionally, but you're still grieving.
Yeah.
Where was anyone saying this when we were winning, though?
Exactly, mate.
Why?
That.
No one brought it up when we're winning. Fozzy, what if we go on a 5-game winning streak starting from this Saturday? Yeah, Does that mean the grieving stopped?
Yeah, no, still grieving. But the thing is, like, if you're going down that route, what about when Alisson lost his father in the same season? He scored a winning goal. You know what I mean? So it didn't stop him playing. That's how it is.
And that's his dad. Yeah, and he couldn't go. He didn't go to his funeral.
He couldn't go.
Klopp never went to his mum's funeral.
Yeah, there you go.
I got another spin on that as well, by the way. Luis Diaz.
Oh yeah, his parents.
He's absolutely having an amazing time. Like, what's that about then? So Gerald Quansah having an amazing time. Just got his first England cap. Like look, you pick and choose. You pick and choose your excuses, your reasons why. I don't know, like, but those two seem to be doing fine. Nunes is doing fine. Like, you know.
Yeah, like, and all these players when they go on international duty look red hot.
Yeah,
that's because they are.
It's because they're quality footballers. So look, I'm not going to take away from the fact that these players are grieving, right? And there's a part of that. There's probably a percentage of that taking part in the way we are right now. But also the grieving part of it didn't make Arne Slot completely change his system this year. Do you know what I mean? You know, mate, Gravenberch an attacking 8 and this very over-attacking team and no double pivot and all this sort of stuff. So, look, is there a sense of everything being all together in one horrible big fat cake and, you know, it's all coming out like that? Yes, of course there is. But the fact that now people are using this Robbo interview to tell everyone who's not happy at the moment, see, you were wrong, the players are still grieving. When he doesn't actually say still grieving, he just says in that interview he thought about his mate today because they had a conversation about the World Cup. So he kept Diogo in mind all day today and emotionally got him through the game. That doesn't mean when he goes back to training for Liverpool Friday and Saturday that, you know, he's not going to think about Jota, but he's going to be moving on to what different scenarios and different things. So,
I mean,
yeah.
Have you seen some of the videos and the photos of training? It doesn't look like they're grieving.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't look like anybody's grieving. It looks like they're having a great time in training. It looks like they're all connecting with each other off the pitch, on the pitch, whatever. Like, we can't keep on bringing this up. Like, I said this a long time ago. I was like, look, I said, this is getting really out of hand now, this whole Jota thing. Like, it's getting really out of hand. Like, I'm sure his own family just want that to end. And I did say that other teams are going to use it against us as an Achilles heel. Like, you know, the fact that, Jota's passed away, this and that, you know, and it's carried on. And nobody used. You're right. Nobody used it when we were winning. Like, as in, oh, they're doing it for Jota.
Yeah.
Like all of my shows. I ended all of my shows with what was it? 21 for Jota. Like, that was what I said at the end of most of my shows. Like, let's do this one for Jota. But then after a while, I was like, I'm not saying it anymore. Like, there's no point carrying on about it. But now we're going to use it as an excuse. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Really disrespectful.
The thing is,
quite
Cayman,
honest.
right, and Jamie, no other club, maybe you could say a bit Man United, no other club has faced tragedy more than Liverpool Football Club. So we should not handle things like that, if you know what I mean. And using Jota's name every single time is you know, it's like you're blaming him like for losing or something like that. Like, it doesn't sound right, if you know what I mean. If you keep bringing up his name every time that we lose, like Jamie said, when we was winning, nobody was saying that. But now we're losing, people are using his name. It doesn't make any sense to me. When I'm watching us, it's a tactical thing. It's nothing to do with, you know, players you know, underperforming because of their mates passing or anything like that. And you know, Robertson's message yesterday is something that sounds to me that motivated him to, you know, help his team qualify for the World Cup.
It gave him motivation.
Yeah,
It gave him
instead of
motivation.
like, you know, making him, you know, upset. That's how it sounded to me. So if people are trying to reverse that because of the season, the way it's going is because of that now. It sounds like a motivation to me what I was watching.
I also think what's good about that is he took that out of the Liverpool sphere because he did it with Scotland.
Yeah.
So he's kind of taking that away from Liverpool because it's on an international interview, international break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was proper happy.
I want to ask you another question. I want to ask you another question. Yeah.
I mean, McTominay's overhead kick.
Oh,
what?
McTominay's a good. I've been following McTominay quite closely because I watch Italian football every weekend. Yeah, it's my guilty.
The guy was on the Ballon d'Or list.
Yeah, look, I as I say, I watch Italian football every week. It's my guilty pleasure, and usually I watch the Napoli's, Inter Milan's. I watch the big games, yeah. And I've been saying it since he went to Italy. He's a good footballer, but even at Man United, even when he was at Man United, because he's not a fashionable player. I was like, he's a good footballer. It's ridiculous getting rid of him. You need players like that in your squad. I'd look at Man United right now. He walks into their midfield.
Oh, 100%.
Walks into their midfield. He's a good footballer, man. He's a good footballer. I rate him, man. I rate him. But yeah, good goal he scored. The geezer from his own half to make it 4-2.
Yeah, that one as well.
Good game, man. Look, and that the atmosphere and the.
It was Jamie and came beautiful, like a proper international football.
That was a proper game
TV as well. Free on TV as well.
BBC
like
Two, wasn't it? Proper game.
I know for a fact that we're going to end up drawing Scotland.
Proper game.
It's going to happen, isn't it? It always does.
First World Cup since '98, man. Good on them.
Yeah, it always does. We're going to end up drawing them.
Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, he said, Jamie, I was in a bit of trouble earlier in my room, clearly indicating that he's still grieving. I think it shouldn't be used too much as an excuse, but on this quote and play. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree, Emil. Like, they're probably grieving, like you say. They're all grieving. Look, it's November. It happened, obviously, in the summer. They're going to grieve for a long time. Even next season, they're probably still going to grieve because he's a player they loved. And we remember him at our football club. The shirt's been retired. We sing his song every 20 minutes, which I do think should stop.
That's what I was about to say. That's what.
They're never going to forget. But what I'm trying to say, I'm not disrespecting Robbo or Jota or anything like that. I'm just saying I hate the way people use a situation to turn it onto something because they're thinking someone like myself is out of order for having to go at the team and the manager and the players this season when everything's going bad. You know, I don't like that. You know, look, the Jota situation might be 10%, 20% of everything that's going on, but there's another 20% of something. You know what I mean? There's everything.
And K-Mac, like I said earlier, does everybody use that when people lose their loved ones every time? Do we use? I don't remember people using that. You know what I mean? When everybody lose their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister. I
will say though, like I don't know what you hear me say in the chat, but it certainly wasn't what you think you heard me say in the chat.
What?
By the way, I didn't say that they're not grieving. I didn't even speak about that.
Oh,
But
they're grieving, 100%.
I was talking about people using it as an excuse. Like that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And the fact that we probably went overboard with it too much. Like we continued talking about Jota way after the fact, and that's not right. Like sometimes you just have to let things go and move on as much as you can, especially as fans.
His memory is there.
Yeah, his memory's there. I mean, he's on the
yeah.
program. He's on the Liverpool website as part of the players. Like,
Yeah, he's never going to be forgotten.
he's involved in so much, and there's probably going to be something in the ground named after him as well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened eventually.
Yeah,
But
he's never going to be forgotten.
Are we hushed about saying like about the 20-minute thing? Saying to stop that, man.
I think that's still a good thing. Like doing that.
So
The song at 20 minutes. I still think that's
right. So when I was at the game for the Crystal Palace song, everyone stood up and started singing it. I didn't. I stood up and applauded. I didn't actually sing the song, but I stood up and applauded to show my respect.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people around me were just clapping as well. Look, it's a difficult one. I think it should be up to probably fans in the stadium if they want to do it.
It will just be clapping in the end.
Yeah, I don't think you should be. If you don't want to sing that song and you're in the stadium and you just don't think it's right anymore, you shouldn't be vilified for it. It's up to you at the end of the day. I think it's hard to tell people to stop doing something. You know, it's a bit communist, ain't it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, people want to do something. Do I like it all season? I'm not sure at the moment. I'm not sure. Part of me would be like, yeah, I stood up and clapped and showed my appreciation for the situation and the love for Jota. So that was what I did personally. I can only say what I personally did. But singing, no, I don't think I would sing it. But I think if Liverpool end up winning anything this season, you can have a big celebration for him in that regard. Perfectly fine. But it's always going to be an interesting topic on the Jota stuff because people deal with death differently, don't they? Yeah. Every single person on the planet deals with death differently. Some of the players in our team, will be grieving, but but they will be like, they can get on with work. They can get on with day-to-day stuff. They can get on with everything. And it's not affecting them personally like that. Some players, it might just be affecting them personally. Yeah. It might actually be affecting Robbo. But to be fair to Robbo, he's put on decent performances this season. So, so he's been very professional in that mind. It looks like it has emotionally broken Mo a little bit, I do believe. You know, he does still look really cut up about it. And then you look at Dominic Szoboszlai, and like the way he's performing, he's probably grieving, but it's not affecting his performances. Yeah. So, you know, Ryan Gravenberch doesn't look like it's affecting his performances. So I think as a team as a whole, I don't think the grieving, like they're grieving, but I don't think it's affecting everyone personally, performance-wise. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, yes, they're grieving for their mate, but not everyone's performing. You know, some are performing in a way that it's not affecting them, and some people might be. So that's why I said it's not 100% the reason we're rubbish this season.
No.
It might be 30% of the whole situation why we're rubbish this season, and then there's other factors to that. So. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say on that, guys. That's what I'm going to say on that. It's hard to talk about. It is always hard to talk about. Death is a hard thing to talk about. But
chat. Rewind this show because I didn't say what I said.
Like,
seriously, I didn't say that it wasn't affecting the players. For God's sake, I didn't say the players weren't grieving. God,
yeah,
I didn't say that.
No, he didn't say that. No, actually.
Let's go on to lighter matters, more enjoyable matters, actually. Let's talk about this Semenyo situation. Ooh. So this is picking up, man. This is picking up a little bit. This Semenyo situation. So Indy has done I don't even seen a bomber tonight. So to be fair to Indy Kalia, he was talking about this before anyone, right?
Yeah.
And he's got it bang on because a couple of days ago, David Ornstein also came out with the news. So Indy's got it bang on. And what he said tonight in his bomber, he has said, we understand Liverpool have put a £65 million payment structure on the table for Bournemouth. Bournemouth are not thrilled that the Anthony Semenyo's release clause has got leaked online. Arsenal hasn't jumped in the offer yet, but that could change any minute. Bournemouth really want to wrap this up in the first 2 weeks of the window, and the player is very keen to leave Bournemouth for Champions League football this season. Guys, this is a situation where Liverpool could take advantage over everyone. Fabrizio today, I don't know if anyone sees Fabrizio's news as well. He said he thinks it's 60 to 70% certain that Semenyo will go to Liverpool this January. He also said the release clause, a release clause for Semenyo is 60 million and 5 million add-ons in January and 50 million, 5 million add-ons in the summer. Now, we never replaced Luis Diaz K-Mac in the summer, did we? We left Cody Gakpo to it because we gave Cody Gakpo a massive contract that some would say he didn't deserve, but he's on it no matter what. A lot of trust was implied into Cody Gakpo.
And now he's been dropped.
and now he's been dropped because they've realised, he looked good last season, maybe because we had Luis Diaz with him as well, and that was one of the reasons. Although I like Cody, I'm not going to be one of these Cody haters. I do like Cody. I do think he is effective and should stay at Liverpool, even if he's a squad player. I think that's an effective squad player. But we miss a lot of pace, K-Mac, don't we? And Semenyo is a good footballer. He's good on one-on-ones. He's good on the transition and stuff like that. He's a bit of a bully as well. He's physical. What do you think this? Do you think this is a possibility for January now with them release clauses coming out? Everyone chatting about it now, all the big heads. What do you reckon, man?
I mean, didn't Bournemouth pay like 30 million for Ben Doak?
I can't remember. Did Ben Doak get sold? I can't remember.
Ben Doak got sold to Bournemouth for about 30 million or 25 million.
Summer was so mad. I can't remember who came and went.
Actually took Ben Doak off us.
Okay.
Look, for me, Semenyo's a good player. Like, we talked about Semenyo extensively before, but the only thing about Semenyo, I don't think he's ever scored more than 5 goals in the Premier League in a season. So this will be like his breakout season for a lot of goals if he keeps it up. But that's not the issue at Liverpool. Like, the glaring issue is the fact that we concede shit ton of goals. And if we don't rectify that, then what are we doing? We're just throwing another weapon on the pitch. Like we could do with some sandbags and some protection or weapons right now. There was an unbelievable video which come out on Anfield Index. Go and check it out. There's a guy called Michael Reed who's a football data analysis, and he come out with a stat that there's only one team in the last 22 games that has conceded more goals in Europe than us.
And that's Wolves, isn't it?
Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Yeah, I see that.
We've conceded 36 goals in 22 games. Is Antonio Semenyo going to do the defending? Like, it's a lot of money to shell out on a player. The reason we didn't get Guehi early is because we balked at 5 million.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we balked at 5 million. And the reason why we didn't get Lavia early is because we balked at 5 million. Like, Liverpool balking at 5 million, but we're willing to spend 65 on another left winger, by the way. like we haven't got enough left wingers right now because Ekitike gets played for France on the left. Wirtz gets played on the left for Germany.
Mm-hmm.
Cody's left. Like, we've got a lot of left. Like,
but the thing is, isn't this with Guehi though? Isn't this with Guehi as well coming in Jan?
Yeah, but it's whether we spend the extra money on Guehi or whether we wait till the summer. Like, that's the conundrum with Guehi, because he is available on a free in June, and Liverpool might already have that sewn up. Like, they might already have that sewn up, so they might be like, look, we can just wait another 6 months and we can get him on a free. But Semenyo, we can get Semenyo for what was it, 60 million with 5 million add-ons?
Yeah.
Like, But what does it do for us? Seriously, I'm asking the question. Like, does it stop us from conceding 36 goals in 22 games? It just doesn't for me. I just think we're barking up the wrong tree and we're buying the wrong player in January because we need somebody to replace Konate ASAP for me. That's it. And maybe even a left back, because if Kirkez isn't that, then we need to look at something else now. Like, for me, we've got other areas we need to basically reinforce, and maybe get a defensive midfielder. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, but maybe get a defensive. Like, you're going to play all your midfielders up front, then you might as well buy a defensive midfielder. Like,
Yeah.
I hear you.
is Semenyo coming in as a right winger? Like, because he doesn't play right wing for Bournemouth.
He could play on the right. He could play.
I know, but you're doing another thing that Slot does, where you sign a player and go, "Oh, by the way, you've been playing in this position like for the last 2 years. Come to Liverpool and play this position." What? Like Frimpong, you've been playing right wing for the last 4 years. Come to Liverpool and play right back. Okay, boss. You know, is that what's going to happen with Semenyo? We're going to drop him on the right wing, and who knows what you're going to get.
Interesting.
That's my thought, mate.
Yeah, with me, I think this is. I think it's a Salah replacement. This could be Salah's last season at Liverpool, and Salah's leaving next month, isn't he? So, and I think into January he's still going to be active. If Egypt progress, so if we get Semenyo in the early doors, then it's a good signing for me, because I've been crying out for a few years. I love, obviously, the way we play, but the thing with Salah is he doesn't switch wings, if you know what I mean, guys. Like, sometimes we need, out-and-out wingers if things are not working out on the pitch, and this is what Semenyo can offer us, like playing in both wings, and he could play behind the striker as well. So I know he's 26, so is Isak. When we bought him, he was 26. So it's like 4 years, maybe 5 years at Liverpool. Next 5 years. So with me, I want another winger, because we lost one, obviously, in Diaz, and the competition for places is not there. And what I like about Semenyo, he will put pressure on both wings, if you know what I mean. So he'll put them on their toes. So if you've got a guy who could put, Gakpo on his toes and Salah on his toes to make them play better, coming in early doors instead of like in the summer, it's a good thing, because it will make us play better. Okay, the defensive side ain't working out, but it's not just the defensive side; it's the work ethic of the team is not working. In my opinion, when I'm watching Liverpool, the team as a whole is not working. That's something Arne Slot has got to sort out. Well, from this weekend when we face Nottingham Forest, I want to see what changes he's done. I want to see what tactics we could put out on the pitch, and pattern of play. And are we going to be hard to beat? If we could do something like that until January and Semenyo comes through the door, then the job is more or less done in the defensive side. And then you're just adding another quality winger that we're missing at the moment into the team to make us even that much better. So, and then you look at the fixtures that we have, like 9 out of the fixtures. If you gave us this in the beginning of the season, we would have been laughing. We would have won those games. So he needs to find a way to win those 9 fixtures. The 10th one is Arsenal. That's why I said 9. And Arsenal away is going to be difficult, if you know what I mean. But on your day, you never know what you're going to do if you're in a good run as well. So I'm all for Semenyo, man. Semenyo, sorry. I think like it's a good idea getting a winger that's like an army Swiss knife. So you could play him anywhere in the front line, and he won't have a problem. He's both-footed, so both-footed. Like you don't even know what foot he really is. That's how good this player is. So yeah, I agree with came back to a certain extent about the defensive side, but that's a team issue, not an individual issue. If the team can get together and defend better, I think we'll be fine.
There was one more thing I wanted to mention as well. It'd be really good if maybe we could get our £350 million worth of attackers to work anyway before we go and add another one to it. Like, maybe try and get those 3 to work together.
I'm not even about
throw another one in.
I'm not even about spending at this moment. It's what we need. The thing we need to sort out is the team. Just sort everything out on the pitch, man. And then we could discuss in January when it comes along. That's how I feel it.
We need to stop. We need to stop like putting players to players. Like, I know a lot of people are doing it. Like, oh, well, that was that replacement. Oh, well, that was that replacement. Oh, that was that replacement. It makes no difference. Like,
It's got
Arnie
something to do
Slot
with
isn't
Salah.
playing loads of players that we think should be getting played. So, who's Semenyo going to come in and replace? Like, seriously, is he good? Do you want him to come in and replace Wirtz? Like, do you want him to come in and replace Cody? Like, Cody's our top goal scorer in all competitions. Like, Cody's probably been one of our best attackers all season. Like, maybe you don't like the way he plays, but on the pitch, he's got more goals and assists than anybody else.
I think is a long-term replacement, mate. That's what he is on the right.
He's 26 as well, Semenyo, so he's not going to come in and bench. Like, he's not perfect.
Now, for like, if he comes in Jan, you could use him like now and again, obviously on the wings and all that stuff. Then he'll get enough game time anyway, as long as you're in the FA
Does
Cup.
Rio go out on loan then? Do we get rid of Rio? Do we get rid of Chiesa? Is that what we're saying now?
I think Chiesa's done it. I think Chiesa's done it.
He's been one of our best forwards, mate.
I think because the manager don't rate him. The manager rates him in a play.
It's weird.
I actually think Semenyo's a Salah replacement long term.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Semenyo.
So Arnie Slot's going to do a Brendan Rodgers then.
Semenyo's played
our best player like he did with Gerrard.
So Semenyo's most of his career, Semenyo's played on right wing more than any other position he's played in. I was just reading an interview by him. He actually considers himself a right winger, but he can play anywhere across the front ring.
Then, isn't he?
He tore us apart when he played right wing in the first game of the season as well. I like Semenyo. I think what Liverpool lack, they lack quick wingers that can press as well, and he can press. He's good at that. We've missed that in our attack because defending is does come from the front before you go anywhere else. And if we're going to be this attacking team that likes to overload an opposition half, you got to be able to press from the front. And we don't really press from the front that well. So he's one of them players that could come in and do that. Long term, because Cody's on this big contract, I don't think Liverpool are just going to put Cody to the side. People might not like it. Considering he's on $250 a week, that's not really a sideline player. That's a player that's meant to be in the first 11. So I think Cody's here long term, unless Liverpool look to selling him. At the moment, I think he's here a long time, and I think that's why, looking at it now, Rio is probably going to stay at the club and not go out anywhere because he's seen as a left winger. When I look at Rio can only play left wing. That's his side of the pitch.
He's not fast though, is he? He's not.
No,
fast.
What Rio? No, Rio's just tricky.
He's
just tricky. He's a dribbler. Look, we're never going to play unless you go and buy, obviously, the best right wingers in the world. Especially from Barcelona, replacing Mo's goals and assists what he does for right wing is going to be almost impossible. It's a situation when you go, how do we replace what Mo's done? You replace it in other areas, which I don't mind us doing. I don't want you to go for a Mo Salah regen because that's not going to work, and then you're going to fail. So I don't actually mind people doing that and maybe, getting Ekitike and Isak to recover them goals.
Yeah.
And getting Semenyo long term as the right wing replacement. It might not be fashionable straight away. I know a lot of people that weren't too hype on Mane straight away. Coming from Southampton, but once he bedded in the part, it was Mane. I'm not saying Semenyo's as good as Mane. He's not. Mane was a different beast, but there is a lot of similarities between the two. Also, I think what's turning Liverpool on about this transfer as well, that they can do it in January, is that he's not going to AFCON.
Oh yeah,
he's not going to AFCON because Ghana didn't qualify. And that might be turning Liverpool on as well.
I thought he was in Cameroon.
Yeah, he's in Ghana. Yeah, so he's not. They not qualified.
Cameroon.
Big up Liverpool 67. I was talking about Semenyo in the summer when we were doing our transfer news shows every day. He was a winger that I really liked. Now I know what a lot of people go say about buying players from teams like Bournemouth and all that. I get it because they don't play against low blocks. Semenyo looks good because he don't play against low blocks and stuff like that. I hear it, but I think you can see a talent when you see a talent. And
look, Mane didn't really play against low blocks with Southampton, and then came to Liverpool and was excellent. I think it's a sort of unless you go and get a winger that constantly plays against low blocks that is excellent. And I'm trying to think who's out there that does that to that degree. So, I think I'm trying to think of young wingers, 25, 26 around Europe right now.
Cuba Minter.
Yeah, you got him. You got Elise again.
Anthony Gordon.
Anthony Gordon's been. I tell you what, Anthony Gordon's not been good this season. He wasn't good last season either.
No, the thing you've just said then, which has kind of made me think, is if he comes in in January, that's to replace Salah, who goes to AFCON, which means that Frimpong's getting not that replacement.
No,
and Arnie said that when Salah goes to AFCON, Frimpong's going to replace him there. Well, that means
Arnold says a lot of stuff.
That means
a lot of madness stuff, man.
Look, I don't mind you in the chat disagreeing with me, but don't call me names.
Yeah. Easy on the names, guys. Easy.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, guys. You know what I mean?
Be nice in the chat, guys. Be nice to everyone. Be nice, guys. Be nice.
I don't disagree. I don't agree with some of the things you say, but I don't call you out.
Yeah, exactly. PSG players play against low blocks. They do. Elise would fit perfectly. I just don't think Liverpool are going to be able to get hold of Elise.
He hasn't got release clause either, by the way.
Yeah, Elise's going to cost. He's going to cost 3 digits. He's going to be 100 million easy, and I just don't. With Elise right now, why would he want to leave Bayern Munich?
He's not
crazy,
Munich, mate.
Crazy right now. He's in the form of his
league, mate.
He's in the form of his life. He's probably going to win the league with Bayern Munich this year. He's got great players there that he plays with. Yeah. He's not looking to leave. He's looking to stay at Bayern Munich and have a great career there. He's not looking to go anywhere. So it'd actually cost Liverpool shitloads of money.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they probably thought, let's move on to something else. And like K-Mac said, Rio was said to be the Salah replacement. Maybe when he goes there, he might still be. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he does play Semenyo left wing and link him with Kirkez. Kirkez and Semenyo linked up beautifully last season. So maybe they're looking at that as well to get the best out of Kirkez.
Someone wrote in the chat as well, mate. Can they bring the Bournemouth manager with them?
Conceição at Juventus is okay. Gangan Deep, he's a very
inconsistent
player. What I watch, and I watch him a lot. He looks great 1 minute, and then not so great the next.
He's also small.
The thing is, the thing with Conceição, when he looks great, he looks world class. But when he's not having one of them days, he just looks terrible. So, yeah, I like Conceição, but he's very small. Good player though. But yeah, not for me. And Elise's guy look.
What I'd be really worried about Semenyo is there are rumours come out that Pep is looking to get a really good winger.
I don't think Pep Guardiola is in that situation anyway.
He's not happy
with he's leaving soon, so I don't think he's going to push clubs to get Semenyo anyway.
Pep wins the league this year in Leeds. That's what I reckon.
Yeah,
I don't think
Liverpool don't
Savinho enough. Yeah. I don't think he rates Savinho enough on the other side.
No, he loves Doku, don't he? He loves Doku.
And they bought Jerky in it, so that's why.
He plays in the 10 now, doesn't he, mate?
Does he? I thought he plays out wide sometimes as well. And they got that Brazilian as well.
Isn't it funny that everyone was talking about Cherky's going to be amazing, and then he was crap against us. I love that. That was the only thing I liked about that game. He was rubbish against us.
I like Cherky's going to be he's a wonderful talent, but I think Cherky will have more bad games than he has good games.
Yeah.
But he's still a wonderful talent.
He's not going to be a consistent player.
Yeah, he's just a talent. He's a superb talent. Right, let's go on to the other transfer news that's breaking, and that is Mark Guehi. So even Crystal Palace today on Sky Sports News say they believe the only club that will buy Mark Guehi in January will be Liverpool Football Club. For them to come out and say that, Look,
I reckon. I'm going to say this now. I reckon Mark Wahey wears Liverpool pajamas.
look. We all know what happened in the summer. Liverpool wanted Gay for their price. I've seen a lot of people talk about, did Liverpool really want Gay? Because if they really wanted him, they would have gone and spent the money, no matter the price. I think what people are seeming to forgetting, 50 million for a player with 1 year left on his deal for a centre back. If he was a striker scoring 20 a season and he was 50 million with 1 year in his contract, I think they'd do it. I don't think the price is. I don't think valuation for a centre-back and a striker is the same in the transfer market, the clubs. So 50 million for a centre-back with 1 year left in his deal, with hardly any European experience, no European experience either, it's a lot of money to pay out, right? So I do think Liverpool really wanted Mark Gay, yeah. I think they desperately wanted him. They made a point of it. I've said this as well. Liverpool wanted Ibu Konate, yeah, right? But he had a thing on his contract. If Leipzig were in the Champions League still, you'd have to pay an add-on extra on what top of his valuation was, which was what, 35 million. You'd have to pay an extra 20, get him 65. Liverpool desperately wanted the centre-back. They didn't value him at 65 million. They badly wanted him. As soon as the season finished, they got Konate for the 35, 38 million they wanted him for originally. So Liverpool are very clever with this. Sometimes they think if a player's worth the valuation, they go and get him. So.
It wasn't clever not getting Konate last season.
We've got Kabak and David.
I don't think getting Konate when we
that mistake again.
The thing is, I don't think getting Konate when we did would have helped anyway, because Konate coming in was a bit in and out straight away anyway, weren't they? He weren't.
Oh, I just meant not getting.
Yeah.
The players we bought after that.
They look. Whatever it is with the scouting department, they value players at a certain valuation, and if they're worth 110 million, they believe they're worth 110 million, they'll pay 110 million. If they believe someone's worth 50, they'll pay the 50. Yeah. If they believe someone's worth 30, they pay. So they were looking at 30, 35 to 40 at the end of the
Jamie, I don't think they thought the season is going to go as bad as what it did. I mean,
no. And I think because Giovanni Leone was in the club, who they highly rate, they believe they could wait out for the Gay thing anyway because they had him in their back pocket. And then obviously he got the massive knee injury. Because I think if he didn't get the knee injury, I think you'd see Gay play a lot more now. When Konate went through his dip, I think Leone would have played.
Yeah.
I think Giovanni would have played.
Or Gomez would have played.
Or Gomez, because you had the spare centre back. Yeah, because you had the spare centre back.
I hope we get Guay, to be fair. Like, if this is true, what we're seeing all over social media. As I said earlier, guys, sometimes, players underperform because they know they're going to play every week. And if there's a player, behind them, pushing them, they will have to up their game because they're going to lose their, obviously, position in the team. I wish we got him in the summer because maybe the defense will be slightly better than what we're seeing. And, it's a World Cup year, and those players could have been, said, oh, shit, I can't underperform because if I underperform, I've got this guy behind me who's going to probably play the next 10 games and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's a pity. It's a pity we didn't get him, pay that $5 billion in the summer. But, listen, at the moment, what we're watching, if we get him in the next month and a bit through the door, the first day of the transfer window, maybe we could salvage a lot of stuff. If you know what I mean, as long as we're not too far from the top of the league. I'm not saying we're going to win the league, but I'm saying get closer to them. It'd be beneficial getting strength and depth into the team, and which will make the players play better. I honestly agree.
I agree. Big up Roger. He says we should never have bought Leone. Roger, my man. I watched Leone a lot last season. That's why I was gassed that we bought him. This guy's a superstar in the making.
He is, man.
Alea Maldini said he's going to be the next Bastoni. That's how much they rate.
Arrigo Sacchi was upset he left Italy as well.
Yeah, Sacchi was hating the fact he left Italy.
If we didn't get Leone, then Real Madrid.
He would.
Seriously,
he's got to be a superstar.
He's the next Dean Huijsen. He's the next Dean Huijsen for me. Everything about him.
He's better than Dean Huijsen.
I think people
way above his age.
I think people giving up K-Mac because of the injury that ACL, but people forget he's only He's still in his 20, something like that.
He's a beast as well.
Yeah,
He's
so-
already bigger than Kanate physically.
He's
He's not
18.
grown yet. He's
Yeah, so-
massive. And the thing is, he's quick as well. He's not slow.
I saw him against Southampton. The comfortable side of the game.
He's got everything in his
Oh, sorry,
game.
talking about, yeah.
Yeah, Leone's a player, Roger. Big up, Roger, man.
Mhm.
But I do agree with you. That's why we went after Mark Gay as well. So they were after a Premier League. They wanted Leone because they believe he's going to be generational, and then they went for a Premier League proven in Gay as well. But it just
It's a
didn't go for
long-term,
line.
long-term thing, isn't it? It was.
Yeah, sometimes you got to.
The weird thing,
Don't
is,
give up on him because he's got ACL.
you know the story why we didn't get Guehi? Do you actually know the story why we didn't get him?
Wasn't it 5 million, something like that?
No.
Oh.
So the actual story why we didn't get him on transfer deadline day, because we actually we filled in the application to extend it, and they actually did. Crystal Palace did a leaving video for Guehi to put on.
Everything was done. Wasn't it?
Everything was done. It was like this.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we didn't get him is because Crystal Palace had a loan deal lined up for Igor, who played for Brighton.
And he went to West Ham.
And he went to West Ham because he played against West Ham in the final of the Europa Conference League, and West Ham beat them. And he was like, "Oh, they're a good team."
Wow! And look at them now.
Turned them down and went to West Ham.
Goodness me.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's the reason why. So blame David Moyes.
I think
And Declan Rice.
I personally think Liverpool are looking to Semenyo and Gay this January, and if they can do it, they'll do it, and then whatever we do in the summer. People are asking in the chat, and it's a good question. Why are we needing to spend so much money when we spent so much money already? The team should be settled, but we've got so many holes now to fill.
Yeah.
Here's my answer to it. So I said this the other day, and I say it a bit more calmer this time than I did the other day. I think Slot and Richard Hughes. Slot said last season he speaks to Richard Hughes about transfers every day.
Wow.
Every day. And what our data team do, our data team look for players and scout players that sits the model of the manager. That's why I can't remember what the guy is. Is it Ian Dennis, whatever his name is, came out and talked about the Darwin Núñez situation because he was not on their data.
Daniels.
Yeah. He went on their data. And when the clock came in and said, "I want Darwin Núñez," we were shocked by it because the two players that are on their data were Alexander Isak and Nkunku. They were the two on their data because they feel they worked in the system better than Darwin did and proved to be right. Not with Isak at the moment, but it is what it is.
Did you also hear the one that he said about Benteke?
Yeah. So I think Richard Hughes and Slot spoke about the situation and what they wanted to do. Trent was leaving. I think Slot and Liverpool knew Trent was leaving way before any of us did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right? Because Slot kept it coy in interviews as well about the situation. You go back and look at it now. They wanted something more creative. So they lost a creator. They needed to get a creator. So they thought Florian Wirtz is the best creator in Europe. Let's go and get him. So that's what they did. They needed a bit of pace in the wide area because Mo Salah's slowing down, and they weren't too sure about Conor Bradley, so they went and got Frimpong because he was a good deal as well.
Yeah.
Then they went and got Kirkes, who, if you actually look at Kirkes' perform at Bournemouth and the way Liverpool performed in the last few years, he probably does suit the way Liverpool want to play. Here's my situation. I think we got all these players in the summer, but then we changed the way we played over the summer, and the Premier League went a different way. Because the way the Premier League is now, it's sort of like low blocks, set pieces, long balls, long throws. You know, it's gone into like, I don't mean this disrespectfully, but it's gone like a high level Sunday league, ain't it?
Yeah,
you know, ball in the air, low blocks, hard tackles now, set pieces, long throws. Very much how even Man City have adapted to it. Man City play direct now, so they've adapted to the league. I think what Liverpool did, they bought all these players. Slot wanted to play this ultra attacking football now because he had these players locked in and wanted to go down this situation. And in the Premier League, the league itself went that way. So we've not adapted to the new Premier League style.
Yeah.
And we're trying to play this old Premier League style, which probably would have worked too last year or the year before that with the players we got. But the Premier League's gone that way, so we've not adapted.
And
So
teams are looking at us differently, Jay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the champions, so they're gonna
exactly.
Yeah.
And now
Compared to
what's
last year.
happening is we've got to go and buy players to adapt to the Premier League style. That is now. So we're going back into the window. So that's why I could understand the links to Semenyo and Mark Gahey. But also, Guy, what do you think of that, guys? First of all, is it gone that way?
Can I just mention something on that? Because I've said it on my show, and I've thought about this a lot. And shoot me down if you want, okay? But this is just me speculating, okay? And I'm all about logic and data and stuff like that. But for me, there's only 2 players that we signed that are top tier quality. And that is Alexander Isak and Florian Wirtz. Every other player is below Liverpool's level.
Ekitike.
No. Where did they finish? They finished top 4 last season. They're probably about 12th or 8th now. We've signed a lot of players from mid-table teams. I'm just putting it out there, and we've signed a lot of players that aren't top tier. Like, they can be, they might be, but they're not top tier now. So throwing them straight into a team and expecting them to hit the heights of the Premier League to win a league, I think is a little bit overshooting the mark. And I think maybe the whole situation of the way Jurgen did bring in players slowly,
Yes,
and brought them in at the right time. I think this has also been a part of the problem. Like, look, Kirkez was a fantastic player for Bournemouth, but he played for Bournemouth, mate. Bournemouth are a mid-table team.
yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, but they just are. So you're chucking him into a team that's just won the league, and you expect him to be league-winning quality off the bat. It's not going to work. And then you've also got Ekitike. Look, Ekitike's been great. He really has. That's the one which is like come in and kind of hit the ground
why,
running.
Mac? Okay, Mac.
Kind of hit the ground running.
There's no
But he
pressure.
hasn't come from an elite team.
Yeah.
He didn't come from an elite team. Like, they've conceded just as many goals as us, by the way, this season. Like, so they're not doing great either. And you also look at Frimpong. Like, Frimpong was brilliant for his team. But the only real elite player, like proper top tier in that team for me was Wirtz. And I thought Wirtz would come in and just hit the ground running, same as Isak. But Leone came from Parma. Like, I don't know where they finished. Mamadashvili came from a team that nearly got relegated. Like, I'm just genuinely just putting it out there. Like we signed good players that could be elite, but we only signed 2 that really would have been signed by a team that had won a league. That's why Real Madrid were after. That's why Bayern Munich were after Wirtz. That's why other big teams were looking at Isak. So I just want to put that out there because, and we also got a manager that overachieved in his first season and maybe thought the Premier League was a bit easy.
Yep.
And this season maybe just hasn't planned enough for how hard it's going to be. And you talk about, and I just want to say one more thing. You hit a really good nail on the head with the Premier League has changed the way it is. I felt like the Premier League was already changing in the last couple of years because you had your Brentfords and your Bournemouths and all of these kind of teams that should be around relegation with their teams and the way they've been, but they've all been improving slowly and they've all been adapting to the Premier League more. So they are more competitive and they are in and around, 8th and 10th and 12th now. And with us, I think we've got too many technical players. And I also think Jamie Carragher is right by saying we've got a lot of smaller players, like not big lads who are going to win a lot of duels, a lot of battles. We've gone for more technical players. And the thing is, I think a lot of teams have copied Arsenal because Arsenal have been second, and now they're third. They're probably going to win the league, if I'm completely honest. Like, unless they have another big injury meltdown. But they've been really competitive. Second, and they might finish first this season by playing not pretty football. Just defensive. 5 defenders, like defensive midfielders.
Everybody behind the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, like winning off set pieces. Like, and other teams have gone, hang on a minute, we can do that as well. Like, you don't have to be amazing to be able to do that.
No.
Like, you have to be able to score 1 goal and just not concede any. And I think that's what we need to do. Like, genuinely, we just need to not concede any goals. Like, and maybe nick a game here and there. Like,
I hear you. I hear you on the league thing. Like, when Liverpool played the Gegenpress and way everyone wanted to press. When Pep came along and played the City way with first with Barcelona, everyone wanted to play the tick-attack away. You know. Then way he did it at passing out from the back with Man City, everyone wanted to pass it out from the back, even if they can't pass it out from the back. And now with the way Arsenal playing with this defensive containing structure that
old school Arsenal.
Old school way, because if anyone's old enough and grew up on the George Graham like we did, George Graham, this Arsenal team reminds me of a George Graham Arsenal team. Absolutely, they do. Yeah. So it's just gone, and now they're copying the Arsenal way, thinking if you play like this mid to low block and you're very good at set pieces and stuff like that, you got to beat a lot of teams now. So and that's the way the league's gone. And Liverpool is sitting there going, we just want to play this ultra-attacking style, and like everyone else is like, why can't they? So what we've got to do is keep it long enough till everyone starts copying us again. So
it's like it's like the John Travolta meme.
Yeah, exactly.
I also wanted to say one more thing as well, and the 2 players that we're targeting, they're from mid-table teams. I'm just putting it out there. That's another 2 mid-table players.
I'm going to say one thing, Kate.
They're good players. No, they're good players, but they're from mid-table teams.
I don't think it matters where players come from. I really don't.
It depends, Jamie. It depends. K-Mac is right to a certain extent.
He's right from the ability of coming from a mid-table team. Yeah.
If they don't perform straight away, then you don't really play them every single time.
No, you do. And that's on the manager.
You got to integrate them, in and out of the team until they find their feet, obviously, to play for Liverpool.
Yeah, because look,
I agree with that one.
Elite level club players obviously go adapt a lot quicker.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But our best signing this season has been obviously Ekitike, but I think what the manager's done wrong, he put all of them in the starting 11 at the same time, and that to start the season, and that takes some doing. There's players I like at our team. I think Kirkhead is a left back. He's just been thrown into the deep end straight away, and obviously there's less pressure at Bournemouth than there is at Liverpool. Yeah, I think we all
100%.
We all get that, but when we bought Robbo, for instance, he came from a relegated Hull.
Yeah,
he didn't play straight away, got his chance, adapted, done everything. Mane from Southampton. A lot of people didn't want Mo Salah when he was at Roma.
Nope.
Bobby Firmino from Hoffenheim. So they're great players with great talent, and there's a load of great players with great talent at these mid-level clubs.
But we were finishing like 8th.
Yeah, we was. I don't think we cared about that at the time.
There's a difference in what Liverpool were then as well.
Yeah, but I still look at
the league, mate. We just won a league. Like
these players,
we were only like 6 or 7 points away from winning the league the season before. Like we had a drop off at the end. Like we've been competing for years.
Luis Diaz come from a Porto side. You wouldn't exceed not that strong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Gakpo came from PSV.
They won leagues.
You know what I'm saying? But I would actually say Gakpo's a worse player than Ekitike, and Ekitike's never won a league with his club. But
no.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? So I think they're great players. I love all the players we signed. Frimpong won leagues and stuff like that. So I just think it's the way you adapt players into a team. That's all it is. I don't think. I've always said
and
this.
The pressure. Don't forget the pressure as well, Jay.
Yeah, because I always said this. Robbo should have started left back for Liverpool this season.
Yeah,
you know,
when we were keeping him, he should have
Yeah.
started.
So
100%.
I went back and forward with a load of people last season about Robbo. He's still my guy. Yeah.
Including me. I thought
And-
Kirkers was,
Yeah, and I was like, no, he's got to start. Kirkes is
Yeah.
21, man, and he's coming from Bournemouth where there's no pressure to the biggest pressure position, like club in the world. He doesn't need to start off the bat. It's fine. You know, Robbo's probably going to leave at the end of this year. You know, and
there's
then
no better player to learn from than Robbo.
yeah, and then adapt. You know, they don't all have to be thrown in straight away. I understand throwing Verts in straight away. I get that. It makes
The
sense.
quality is different there.
Yeah, and throwing Isaac in straight away makes. Well, he couldn't throw Isaac straight away because he had no fitness.
Yep.
So Isaac, we might not see the real Isaac till next season, but just because he's up down.
And the problem is when he did throw Isaac in, he shouldn't have, because Ekitike was balling.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
And he
strange.
lobbed him on the bench.
Yeah.
and another thing, look, when we won the league, we did buy Jota from Wolves,
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. And
So, like,
Thiago
and he was obviously a quality player. So
Nobody even seen Jota coming, no, mate. He just
No, no,
arrived.
we,
nowhere.
we was chasing that German player, wasn't we? The one who plays for Leipzig.
So yeah, I think I hear what you're saying on the mid-table team. I get what you're saying. I think the players that came from mid-table teams were obviously good footballers. Needed to be adapted in slowly into the club than the elite player level players, which I totally agree
You
with.
got to give them a chance first in the
Yeah.
first three game to 4 games. See if they.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Right, guys. Before we finish up here quickly, Saturday, we're back. No more international duty till March now. No time off. Football now from Saturday till March. Liverpool are back. Nottingham Forest at home. We got we're all pissed off over the City result because we saw these fixtures coming up that really could have started our Premier League title charge again. Now it's probably out the window being 8 points behind. But these three games.
Jamie, is it? You never know. You never know, man.
Well, Arsenal got hard fixtures. Liverpool's easy. Arsenal have played. Arsenal have had a lot of the top clubs, like Liverpool have as well. Played a lot of the top clubs, yeah. But Arsenal have played a lot of the bottom 8 clubs in the Premier League, yeah. Now Liverpool are playing the bottom 8 clubs in the Premier League, and Arsenal have played all the top clubs now. So it's role reversed a little bit with what it's been with Liverpool in the last few weeks. Any other season, when I see that we got Forest at home, West Ham away, and Sunderland at home in our next 3 games, I'd say 9 points. Don't worry about it, boys. This season, I have no idea. I don't know what is going to happen. All I know Saturday.
They could be angry, Jay. They could be angry and coming back.
Look, we've been promised apparently a new formation and system this Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be 4-3-3, boys. I'm looking forward to it. I always look forward to seeing Liverpool play even when they're shit. I'm mad like that. I know. I'm looking forward to see the boys again.
We're old, mate. We're old. We're okay with it now.
What do we think's going to happen Saturday? Because we all know what Dyche is. Let's forget what Nottingham Forest going to do. Ultra long block. I have to get that out properly. Yeah. Long block, low block, set pieces, long balls into the corners, over the top of the midfield, into the fullback. That's what Forest are going to play. Dyche knows what he's doing. Yeah, he's going to do that, right? That's fine. They do what they do. Fozzie, what are Liverpool going to do?
I don't know.
How do you set up? Here's one for you.
Yeah.
There has been a lot of rumours this couple of weeks that Arne Slot is desperate for Ekitike and Isaac to play in the same team.
Oh, that I don't know.
He's never going to go to 4-4-2 like we should play, a 4-4-2 diamond, because I think the players are there for that.
I think we've got the players for that as well.
If you go the route Ekitike and Isaac, that means you're going attacking. You know what I mean?
The only thing I can think he's going to play Ekitike left, is that through the middle and Salah down the right. A lot of fans want this, by the way. This is what a lot of fans are asking for.
Is Ekitike going, good going the other way? You know what I mean? Defending?
Again, this is where
never seen him do it.
I don't want him to do it, by the way, unless
that's what we need. That's what we need.
That's what Cody's good doing, by the way.
I would play. If you're going to play Ekitike, sorry. If you're going to play Ekitike on the left, it can't be as a winger. It has to be like a left inside forward, like the old Mane situation, right? Yeah. You get actually closer to Isaac in the middle,
Yeah.
right?
I agree.
And you have Salah closer to Isaac, so the three are like very tight inside, yeah. And then guess what? You let your fullbacks, do what they're meant to do, right? Get forward into space, yeah. Because if you're playing a Katike there, it's perfect to play Kirkes left back because you can then ask him to do what he's fucking good at, and that is bomb forward at pace. Got good technical ability,
Back away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get him into space to do his thing.
And he can maybe get an assist like he did against.
Yeah.
In the international game, where he put a brilliant cross in and the guy scored.
It's a situation that he could actually benefit Liverpool. Do you see any of this happening?
No.
I mean, Isaac's got to start starting games soon. Yeah, I think he had half an hour in his last Sweden game. So games have got to start. They've got to start soon, yeah?
Just play hard, just to be hard to beat, guys. That's all I want. That's what I'm asking for. Like, put double pivot midfielders, in front of the defense or something like that. Play if you have to play, like Gomez as a right back, go for it. Just make it as tight as possible and just go like that, and then we could build on that. You know what I mean? Beat Nottingham Forest by the odd goal or whatever it is. Then just build on that, and then probably as time goes on, we will score more goals and we probably keep more clean sheets. Just be hard to beat. That's all I'm asking for. I don't need this attacking football. I really don't. I just want to be.
Can I just share something with you before we go?
Yeah.
No, carry on, Fod. Sorry, mate. Carry on, Fod.
No, that's all I'm asking for. Just be hard to beat.
These two, and he's got it right as well here. So Bosley and Grav have to be more disciplined, yeah?
Yes.
Which they can do, especially Grav, right? Against Real Madrid, Grav and Birch never got forward.
Yeah.
He stayed disciplined, yeah? So Bosley is going to be a little bit more... If you're going to have them two in the pivot, Grav should be your more disciplined player, and Bosley is allowed the one...
Do we need Grav and Birch to go forward?
No, you don't. Grav can just sit like he did last season, where he was excellent.
Exactly.
I don't need him on the edge of the box every minute.
When we got possession, take that position that he did last season where we could find him, he turns around and just goes forward with the ball and passes.
Guess what? With Gravenberch and Szoboszlai both getting forward at the same time now, we never have the extra player in midfield.
No.
If you keep if Grav is allowed to be more disciplined now and just stay back, and then get forward when he needs to do. If you got,
we've got possession at the back. Little
get forward.
Rolls. Yeah.
But guess what? It'll be an extra man in midfield that we can actually play the ball to if we can't get forward.
Exactly, mate.
So yeah, and Szoboszlai can do Szoboszlai's thing, man. Szoboszlai does the Szoboszlai thing, but Grav definitely needs to be disciplined. There's no doubt about that.
I'm just going to put this in the private chat, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen this today, and this is already giving me EBGBs and alarm bells for this game.
What is it? I haven't got Instagram, so hang on. Let me see if I can Google it. I'll paste it. Let's have a look. What is it?
What am I looking at, K-Mac? Because I see the picture.
Yeah, that's the picture.
McAllister.
Yeah, that's who's going to play.
Wow.
Oh,
he's on the main thing for the game.
So here's my thing with McAllister. If McAllister's playing, he's got to be the one furthest forward.
Yeah,
he's got to be the one.
You don't want him in the double pivot at all. You don't want him.
But he won't. He'll be
up
in the attack. He'll be up in the, even if he's not playing in the 10 or the advanced 8.
Yeah.
If he's in the pivot, he'll still be up top.
Oh man, I can't have that guy in the pivot.
Yeah, I know, mate.
I love McAllister. We all like McAllister
today, and I was like, oh,
but
God.
I think we have to come to the thing now that McAllister has 0 legs to play that double pivot defensive role anymore.
Yeah,
he can't run, man.
This is why you need a proper DM, then, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you're going to play McAllister there, get a stronger DM in that position. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, just play Curtis Jones. Like,
yeah, I like Curtis. I do like
Curtis Jones. Like,
see, I think Wirtz and McAllister. Yeah, I think Wirtz and McAllister should be rotating as the attacking midfielders. Yeah, they're the two, and then Curtis, Grav, and Szoboszlai are your pivot players.
Yeah.
That's how it should be done. That's how it should be done.
Much tighter.
Because Curtis asks for the ball as well, so he drops deep into space. He doesn't mind dropping deep.
He doesn't hide, does he? And he's got certain amount of pace as well.
Who's our two best players under pressure, under the press? Who's the two best press resistant players we got? Grav and Curtis.
Grav and Curtis Jones. Yeah.
Curtis is also the best advanced passing player in the Premier League for forward passes.
Yeah, I love Curtis, man.
Like, and that's our problem. We can't get the ball from the midfield to the attack. Like,
I'm with you.
major problem.
I'd probably at this moment in time play. At this moment in time, I'd probably play Grav, Curtis, and Szoboszlai as the three.
100%.
At this moment in time, just to get wins going. But yeah,
You've got no choice.
right, guys. Right, we're going to leave it there because I've got to go do an MMA show with Cal. Big up, guys. Thanks for joining. Appreciate a little bit of Liverpool chat. We are talking Liverpool again. It's Thursday tomorrow, so we'll be talking more Liverpool stuff tomorrow, guys. And yeah, more stuff to talk about. Big up, everyone, man. We got the game on Saturday, 3:00 kickoff. I'm looking forward to it. Let's hope we see a new Liverpool. You know, if he plays 3 at the back and we play 3-4-3, I might have a heart attack on the spot. You never know. Because we've got players, by the way, that's built for 3 at the back. I'm just throwing it out there. Because everyone we bought this summer played in a 3 at the back system. So that's
Verts.
then, yeah, let's see. Let's play Verts the left attacking midfield. It might actually work. Right, guys. Now we're going to go off to the UFC shadow. Guys, this is going to redirect you over to the Cal's channel, the Sanderson Show. Myself, Cal, and Luke will be talking everything combat sports as UFC and boxing. So make sure you'll go over there, go and raid Cal's raid. Just say Jamie Phillips raid in the chat. Big up, everyone. Big up, my